Welcome back, folks, to Medieval Minecraft Creations with Mad Rabbit. And I'm just going to quickly show you this. And yes, we are actually going to do the aqueduct today. But I wanted to show you this quickly because this is going to be something I'm going to do off the air. And it's another huge project, but I may regret trying to do it. As you see, it's all birch wood. And the floor is not done. And this is going to be something, I know it's just sort of free floating right now. It's going to be moved into the tree, but I had to get basically a view building it outside of the tree, and I had to make the roof and I had to make the floor. So it's going to be kind of rough, whatever this one is. The roof is going to be very difficult to do. I'm not entirely sure how I'm even going to do it. I'm not sure I'm going to use. Let's see here. Actually, I may actually. Let's see. Let's go. We may do something like this. Like we use stone, even though stone really won't look good. And you kind of go like that around it, and it'll kind of taper inward, upwards, or something. But it'll be a low roof. So again, I'm not quite sure. Either that, or I'll use the wood, wood planks. But I'm not sure. So this project I'm going to be doing off air mostly for just as soon as I can get the roof done and we're okay. There was a slight mismeasurement here on this side, so I may have to break away some of the wall a little bit. But I think it'll be pretty neat because once we get done, I'm just going to transplant it probably into this tree here. It'd be like a huge like a huge room. I may actually save it also as a schematic in with the editing program in case I ever want to copy and paste it into another location at a later point, or maybe even change the composition to a different type of wood or whatever. All kinds of things we can do with this. So let's, without further ado, let's go back to the aqueduct, back in the main area. Okay, we're back with the aqueduct, which I actually did do off the air, but it's not entirely done yet. So I want to show you some of the features. Let's just start from a bird's eye view, looking down upon it. Water coming off, our little fresh winter spring water thingy goes down, big cistern of water, kind of like a water tower, although it's really kind of boring. I may do some work here to elaborate, make this a little bigger or something. The big thing was coming up with a design like these things right here, like pillars, support pillars, which I'm going to copy and paste around this thing further down. As you see right now, I'm probably going to have like two up against each road, maybe one in the middle in each block. As you see, like these are blocks. I'll just, so that's probably the design I'm going to copy here. Now let me just show it to you. Most of this is just the stairs, regular. It's 3 thick stone brick. The stair here, made a little thing sticking out. Looks like, let me just show you this side. This is without it obstructed. I built it into the surrounding wall because I remember I told you that one time working on building a staircase, spiral staircase going up there, so that there is an actual way to walk up there without flying, cheating the fly, I should say, and cheating. This was just supposed to be a support pillar for that, but I don't know. I may end up removing it at a later point, but we'll see. And this here is supposed to be for people to come and fill their buckets up if they never need to. And we're sort of using our street lamp design, slightly redesigned. May do some more embellishment here and there on that, but for now it's pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to pause this here again, copy and paste this all the way down. And what I decided to do, I had this thing just basically keep right on going, right out of the castle, heading basically towards that huge mountain where I'm going to eventually build like a dwarven base in at some later point. So I think maybe we'll try and incorporate this into that place. So I mean that's a possibility. Maybe have it like break into the mountain itself, and it'll be like the water supply for the dwarves. That maybe they got some deal worked out with humans here that live in the main city or whatever. So I didn't want to go too crazy with the with the vines either. Just put a few here and there. There it's already growing. So let me just pause, put these around. We'll go take a tour down there and see what we got, and we'll finish off. Okay, folks, and we're back at the end of the aqueduct over here, where the future dwarven fortress of some sort will be. Well, we never know. I might possibly expand this this mountain over here and actually make it go into this the aqueduct. And as you can see, I copied and pasted these the pillars. Yeah, I know I felt like I didn't do too much on the air today, but I think hopefully this is maybe just gives you some ideas, except for like for aqueducts and stuff. But it was really it's a simple project. If you particularly if you're using the editor like I'm using, because otherwise it's just really monotonous. Otherwise, if you're going to try and do this by hand or legit, you would have to have quite a few trips back and forth with the water just to fill it up. So yeah, I don't think it'd work out for you. Another thing I wanted to show you, I've been working a lot on the landscape here around this area. Kind of want to fill things in. Not completely done yet. I know I probably showed you some of this before. This was originally the castles over there. The roadway, I'm going to eventually fix that a little bit, make it a little bit different type. As you remember from, I think it was last episode or the episode before it. Actually, might have been 2 episodes ago. I can't remember now. But I was showing you some of these things I made. I made a tower, some of these houses, and I copied and pasted them, just scattered them around like this, just for little rural houses scattered around the area. I may go in and do some touch-up work. I'm not finished with this, obviously. Just doing little dirt paths around the area, making some hedgerows here and there, some trees. Obviously, we're going into different biomes here, so things look a little funky. I'm probably gonna do some stuff here with farming in the future too. So just like I'm gonna close areas off like this that are going to probably be future crops, or maybe have lots of cows in there. Who knows what we'll have in there. And you may remember this thing, a windmill I made for the top of my mill over in the old castle. I decided to copy it over here, and I may copy this to a couple more areas, or make some adjustments and change it and copy it some more. But this was a pretty good mill. I could put like a windmill thing with a mill thing in there, so maybe maybe that'll work out. I like having those kind of things scattered around the landscape. Again, another one of these towers on the coast this time, so people can see boats and whatnot. Another house, another one we did the other day. Threw a few hedges around there. So that's what you got to do. You got to like kind of liven them up a little bit, make them so they'll not look like they're all the same. So there's going to be a lot of areas here in which we just scattered, little houses here and there, farmhouses, make little fields. Might make some generic barns maybe in a future episode. That would be a good one, but I don't know. Sort of want like a red wood for that. Actually, want to try to have them look a little more traditional looking, but there is no wood. Red wool. Wool wouldn't look right. But anyway. As you see here, we're continuing with our aqueduct up to going back in. We breached the wall. Wanted to make sure it wasn't too close. Didn't want to have it be too claustrophobic looking when you're walking over, like under it and stuff. So I'd have the pillars right on either side. And we'll just keep going in. I did a couple more houses that were from the old castle area. You'll see in here. Obviously, those episodes are gone. The ones where I actually made some of those houses, but you'll see up ahead a few of the ones from the past, and maybe I'll just actually do a quick tour of them. These, let's see, looks like I got 3. Yeah, those 3 right there. Let's do a quick tour of these 3, and just to refresh your memory, if you remember the old show, if you're not, if you didn't watch it, or you're new to the channel, or you just forgot, well, this will be a quick tour of the old stuff. Made a house of white. I didn't do any adjustments here on these things. Obviously, I gotta kind of bring them to the road here. Let me get my cobble out. Yeah, I think we'll just, in the city we want to stick with cobble for this stuff. It was pretty simple design. I have no clue why the beds are looking like that. That's a little funky. Yeah, I might have to replace those beds. That's, you know, it's like it's trying to turn it and it just didn't work right. Some things do get a little messed up in the editor, so sometimes you have to adjust them like that. Like sometimes the stairs will, but this time it didn't. And on these doesn't look like they did, at least, so I think we're okay there. Next house. Set it back a little bit. So bring that to the road. This one again, I'm not so quite so sure I like it, but just do a quick tour, a little kitchen area. And in the old days, we didn't have those cauldrons, so let's actually replace this with a cauldron. Yep, if we still got them, yes we do. And water. And fill it. There you go. Yeah, this doesn't really work for me here. I might have to get readjusted. And the beds apparently don't get turned properly when you copy them, so sort of have to. That one has sort of a loft. It's kind of neat looking. Probably not very more modern than medieval, but it turned out okay. I might get rid of this little hedge. It sort of came with that one. Another house. It from the outside looks pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat looking. Just gonna look inside again. Just fix this real quickly. Got your little thing there, and the beds again. Oh, that's weird. I'll have to adjust that later maybe, or just cover it up because I'm lazy. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it for this episode, folks, because I did a lot of this stuff off the air because I was thinking I felt guilty. I didn't shoot anything over the weekend. And I really didn't even want to shoot this episode. I'm just because like what I was talking about last episode, I was sort of like just a little tired of. I almost want a little break from really everything. Not to do videos for a little bit, or just kind of cut back a little bit. So this is the aqueduct and sort of the plans I'm doing in the land. I don't know how many episodes I'll have up this week of this, but so I may fiddle around with some of this stuff, make some more houses, scatter them around here and there. I sort of want to get this thing filled in. We do have some big projects coming up. Like I said, the one I showed at the beginning of the show, and I do have like the arena, and or maybe we'll call it the Coliseum. And in the future, also I wanted to make the what was it, the cathedral here. But I may actually make it bigger, and I want to do a little research. I sort of want it to be a pretty elaborate building. Although the cathedral is going to be really a pretty complex building. It might be even more complex in design than this, but not as big. But just different looking, that's for sure. It's going to be definitely kind of like the one in the old castle. So let me just end this, folks. We'll see what we got this week. I really don't know. I might just taper off a little bit on episodes on all the shows for a week or two until I just maybe take a little break. But I am going to shoot some. I do want to shoot some, I should say. I can't promise I'm going to shoot some of the flame broil, so I might do that right now. And I still want to get into Dwarf Fortress. Maybe at least start the fortress. But unless I'm ready to do like a whole pile of episodes, I don't want to start it. So we'll see. I deleted the old world, like I said I was going to do. So we'll see. So this is going to end the episode now. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully this week we'll have another episode up. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. All right, Mad Rabbit signing off. Adios, folks.